Hey everyone, I'll put more tile in the ground. A little bit different today. I guess it's always a little bit different, but here on a horse farm, the guy wanted some of his horse pastures drained, and never really cared doing this kind of work. It's kind of a pain in the butt. We spent all morning taking apart gates so we can fit the tractor inside the pasture. We had to take this gate off here so we could fit in the gate. Yeah, we barely fit. We're rubbing up against the post there, trying to squeeze the Challenger in. But I didn't have a video. But there's another gate we got to squeeze through behind me here that we got to take apart yet. It's open, but we got to get it completely off to fit through. So we're gonna do 3 or 4 more lines in here. We got a little dozer parked here so we can move that manure pile out of the way when we're ready. So we're just gonna stack them in like this, and then just dumping it into this culvert here. Nothing's backfilled yet. And then there's a big county drain at the back side of that fence. So it's slow moving. It always is on horse farms. Not a lot of footage. A lot of extra work. Another thing we gotta do, I'm on the last run here in this section, but for that gate there, we gotta remove the gate. We'll have to move these feeders out of the way also, just to get the Challenger in the gate. We're gonna have to hit it square. You can't just kind of angle in. So it doesn't look like that big of a deal from this angle, but I'll try to get a video of it when the Challenger's actually there. So another thing we need to do, there's a drain coming from the barn, and it originally dumped out here. I don't know if you can see that pipe there. Well, we ripped it all up, which we already knew it was here. So on this last run I'm digging here, we gotta find that blue pipe somewhere back in here, I'm guessing, and then we're gonna tie that drain coming from the barn into the tile, and I'll run through our outlet, and then it'll eventually just dump out right here instead of there. So today we're just using 4-inch line all day. We don't like have a big 6-inch main or anything. We don't need it. We're just doing a little piece here. So I don't know if I ever showed you on video how to put these 4 to 4 T's in. I know I did a video of doing 4 to 6 with the hole saw, but basically I just cut into it, and then I'll count 6 ribs. And there you go. gotta move the manure pile out of the way again, so we can fit in right here. We want our last line to be right here, so it's in the way. So we're just gonna push this back over to our last line here. That looks better. From the gas company is here, and we want to put in some inlets on my gas line. It's along the edge of the woods here at the back end of this field. That's why I'm driving through the corn. I did take some video last May, beginning of May. It was really wet, and what's happening is this field's tiled, and a bunch of water comes out of the woods. You know, it's coming from uphill, and it's a crazy amount of water, and the tile can't keep up with it in the spring. So we're gonna put in some inlets to catch some of that surface water, so it doesn't have to work through the soil to get to the tile. It'll go right directly into the tile. But Yeah, so we're gonna take a break from the horse pastures because the guy from the gas company's here to watch us and make sure we don't touch any of their stuff. And yeah, be sure to put in the videos I took from last May when we were originally gonna do this before the field was planted, but it was just so wet. We weren't able to do it, and then we got busy with planting, and then now we're here in the middle of July. So yeah, I'll throw those videos in right now. So we just got that in. We're not going to be able to finish it completely today because on top of the pipe, you see it's open. We put bar guards on it. And it looks like a really small bird cage. It'll prevent like leaves and rodents and everything else out of the pipe and help with big chunks of dirt and stuff. So we got to order some of those. We're out of stock at the moment, so we'll just come back and put those on, but hopefully it'll only be a few days where it's just open like that. So we did 2 of those, and that should fix a lot of our problem here. Now we're gonna go back up front and finish up the horse pastures. Trying to see if we can fit in the gate without removing the gate. We gotta get these feeders out of the way first. They're right there, but I think I can squeeze. Well, we made it. It's pretty tight. Put the Challenger back out of the gate right after I pulled it through. I guess we're gonna go put in a line on the outside of the fence first, and then also I didn't film it, but all this implement stuff was in the weeds here. We're gonna run a line on the inside of the pasture, right here, along here. So moved all that stuff out of the way. Dark out. I was just backfilling the outlet here. I gotta put in a rodent trap. I don't know if I ever showed you one of these, but usually on the outlets we install these. And this is a 4-inch outlet, and basically it sits in the pipe like this. So if something were to get in the pipe, it can flip open, it can get out, but it's a lot harder for something to get in. I usually put these on first thing before we even have it in the trench and backfill. It's a lot easier just doing it up at the work truck, but that's okay. back out. Storm went through. It never rained here, but it was thunder and lightning for a minute right in front of us. It's really windy. 4:30ish now. I'm gonna get these holes backfilled, and then backfill these, and then we have a dozer here, as you seen earlier. And what we're gonna do is smooth out these runs for the horses so they're not tripping over them or anything. So we'll get the dozer in here and make sure these are all smooth. Sometimes we'll use a rototill or something on something like this, but all we have right now is the little dresser. Alright, just gonna finish fueling stuff up here, and then I think we're out of here. Got about an hour drive home. This thing was super fun to run. I'm pretty sure I ran it a long time ago when I was like 12, and I wasn't actually using it to push dirt. I think I was just helping Dad get a tractor unstuck on a farm we used to rent. But yeah, it's kind of hard to film with this thing. It's pretty old school. There's about 6 levers you have to use, where most dozers have only about 2. So